Verbs change with time. Remember from the video, tense or tenses is like time. Okay? Here are patterns. Remember, the subject is like he, they, or she. It's usually a noun, a thing, or a person, or a name. Okay? Those are the subjects. You can write this in your notes too if you want, or take a picture with your phone. This is very, very, very important. This is very important, okay? So watch. When we have a verb like play, remember it changes. If it is one person or one place, one thing, you add the S. You add the S. He plays, right? If it is two or more, or I or you, like they play, Henry and Julia play, I play and you play. Remember, I and you are like two or more, okay? Remember, each time for the present tenses, this one is present. Present is right now, right? For the present tenses, the verb or the verb be changes, okay? It always changes on the number. How many? They play. Two or more, there is no S. One, person, place, or thing, you add an S. So in the next sentence, we change it to the present progressive. So it changes. She is playing soccer today. You can say, I am playing soccer today. Is and are change, again, by how many are in the subject. Okay, the subject always changes the verb, except down here. We'll talk about that. And you can see the pattern, like am, is, and are. Am, is, and are the verb be. Down here for future, the pattern is the same as am, is, and are. So here, she is playing. You would say she is going to play. It's the same. It's the same. Okay? They are playing. You would say they are going to play. Just like here, they are playing. Now we get into the regular past tense. Regular past tense. Remember, we have regular and irregular. But right now, just regular. We add ed. That's what this is. Remember, this is kind of like math. You have a subject. Leo is the subject here. You have a verb. Play is the verb here, right? And then you have the ed. It's just like math. You add them together, put them together. Down here, we have another pattern. There are two futures. There are two futures. You can use will. This one is easy, because it is always will. I will, you will, she will, he will. Edward and Julio will. It's always will. It is always will, and then the verb. And you do not change the verb with an S down here. You don't do that anymore. We will play. We will read. We will talk. We will do the homework. Okay? The last one, this one is a little harder, but remember, the pattern is the same with be here and be here. The pattern is the same. I am going to play. He is going to play. She is going to play. They are going to play. You are going to play. Okay? It's the same. It's the same. So remember, keep these in your notes. Keep your notes. It will help you when you read and when you write. Okay? You can even make a copy of this assignment. Remember? You go here, File, and you can make a copy if you want, if it is easier. Remember, we have keywords for time. The subject and the object, the two things, the nouns, the things or the people stay the same. But you have keywords like every Saturday, today, right now. Those are present tense. That's right now. These are the same. Okay, these are the same. Remember, past tense. Past tense are things like yesterday, last week, 2 days ago, 5 minutes ago. Okay, these can change also. For the future, next week, in 2 more hours, in 1 more minute, tomorrow. Okay, these can change also. I know that's a lot, but remember, write it in your notes and it will help you remember. So let's go to the first one. Let's do it together. Okay, let's do it together. We have a verb, talk. We have a verb, talk. All right, just work with me, okay? You can write or you can type at the same time, but write or type the answers, right? Or type the answers, okay? And then you can submit. Don't worry, don't worry. So you can see in the present, he talks to her today. So it's kind of like this right here. Instead of he plays, we say he talks to her. And we said today. You can say today, you can say every Saturday or every day, and that's okay, right? He talks to her today. So now, how does this change? Talks changes to is talking. How do you know, Mr. Claire? Watch. You go up here. Plays changes to is playing or are playing. Okay? So he talks changes to he is talking to her. And we have today, but we change it to, oh, I'm sorry. I only want this one. Today, we can change it to now, or you can leave it today. He is talking to her today. That's okay too. That's okay. All right, past tense. Remember, past tense, you take the verb, but not S now. Now you add ed, talked. It's not talked, it sounds like a T, right? It sounds like a T for this one. But you can see here with play, we add played. We add played. Same thing, different verb. Okay, same thing, but it's a pattern. It's a pattern. Now we go from talk, we have the talk verb, and for the future. Okay, take notes. You can copy, work with me. You say he will talk to her, and maybe we'll say, what should we say? We're on our future tense. We will play football next week. All right, Let's say he will talk to her next week. Okay. Remember the pattern. He, well, let's go look. How do we change he? So he and she are kind of the same. They're one person, right? One person. She is playing. He is also one. So we say he is talking. Oh, I'm sorry. He is going to, right? We're doing future tense with going to. He is going to, and then we need the verb. Just like here, you are going to. He is going to talk to her, let's say tomorrow. Okay? He is going to talk to her tomorrow. And you just look, you change that verb every time. You got it. You change the words. There are different words for these. This is the most important, that we change the verb tense, okay? These are important too, though. These are important too. All right. Take about 10 seconds. You can write your notes. You can even take a picture, but make sure you finish your homework. Make sure you finish this, because this is homework too. All right, let's go to the next one. Like it says, go to the next page. Let's go down again. Now, we have a verb work, okay? And you can see the present tense, the two men work on the ground right now. There they are. The two men work on the ground. This is more than one person, so there is no S. Remember our notes? Two or more people, like they, there is no S. So there's no S here. So now let's do the present progressive. Again, it is the two men, but now we have to look at our notes. Present progressive, we use am, is, are, and then ing. There are two or more, like they, so we have to use are. We have to use are. The two men are, and remember we put ing, the two men are working on the ground. That is the same. And you could say today. You could say now, today, whatever you like, right? Actually, let's do this. Let's make it a little bit clearer. There we go. All right, now past tense. Remember, we add ed. It's always the same, ed. The two men worked on the ground. Oh, I'm sorry, on the ground. And let's say it a little differently. 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. So we have worked. We changed worked. And 2 hours ago. Okay. Future with will. The two men. Remember, this one is easy because you just write will and then the verb. Will work on the ground. And we could say something like, in 1 more hour. Kind of like this one, right? In 1 more hour. It is future. It's future, right? So we have will work. We'll say in 1 more hour. All right, let's go down to the other future. Going to, right? The 2 men. And now we have to say are because it's 2 or more, are, and then we say going to plus the verb work. The 2 men are going to work on the ground. Let's just say tomorrow. That's fine. And then let's bold our changes, right? Those are the things that change. The 2 men are going to work on the grounds tomorrow. All right, let's go on to the next verb, share. There we go, share. So you can see here in the picture, she is sharing her music with him now. See, they're sharing, they have their earbuds, right? Oh no, those are just audio phones, not earbuds. All right, present tense, she, and remember, let's go back up to our notes. She is 1 person in the present. We are doing present tense, 1 person, he or she, 1 person. We have to put the S. We need an S. So she shares. She shares her music with him. We can say, well, we can just say right now. It's the same way of saying now. Okay. She shares. Here's our verb. And it's changed a little bit from the base form. This is the basic form or the base form of the verb. Now let's go down to past. We just add ed, right? She shared. You do not put 2 e's, just 1 e. She shared her music with him, let's say yesterday. She shared her music with him yesterday. Let's go to future. Will. She will share. We use the base form. Remember, this is the base form. She will share her music with him, let's say next Friday. Maybe they have a date on Friday. So again, she'll share her music next Friday. Okay. Let's do the next future. She, and remember, she is 1 person, so we say she is. We had going to share her music with him. Let's do an easy one, tomorrow. She is going to share her music with him tomorrow. Let's highlight and we'll bold. She is going to share her music with him tomorrow. All right, let's go to the next page. Now we have the verb watch. Oh, these people watch the game, right? So we can say something like, the people, there are many, two or more, right? There are many people. So we say many people watch baseball game, and let's say today. Many people watch the baseball game today. We can change it. That's okay. People watch the game today. The people is okay too. But I want to get rid of the blue lines. It's okay, either way. So today and watch. They want to change it to just watch baseball, but this is okay. This is good. People watch the baseball game today. We can start out with people. It's many, two or more. People are watching the baseball game, and we can say right now, right? So we have are watching. People are watching the baseball game right now. All right, let's move on to the past. Remember, add ed. Add ed. People watched the baseball game. Let's do a new word. We can say last week. Last week. And let's do watched. Okay. Let's go down to the future with will. Again, this one's pretty easy because it does not change. You just say will and then the verb. Will watch the baseball game, let's say next week. We have last week. We have next week. There you go. People will watch the baseball game next week. And this one's already done for us, right? The people, more than one. Let's keep it the same. Let's keep it the same. We'll just say people. People or the people, it's the same thing. People are going to watch baseball next Saturday. You can say the baseball game. Computer doesn't like it as much, but it's okay too. Okay? There are different ways to say it. All right. You finished. Nice job. Nice job.